triple, 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 triple point. Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Asha Media TV. My name is Asha. If you're new here, welcome. This is where I like to watch and react and review a variety of stuff related to sci-fi, fantasy, and comic books. So in today's video, I am going to be watching one of the most anticipated episodes of season 3, apparently, and this one is titled Triple Point, episode 5. I don't know what else to say because I don't know what to expect from this episode. But as usual, I am going to first cover the basics with any of you who are new to my channel. So listen up, don't skip ahead, okay? Number 1, this is a spoiler reaction with spoilers ahead about this episode and possibly previous episodes in this season, depending on what pops up in this episode. But the point is, you have been warned, there are spoilers ahead. And number 2, if you've come across other videos that was showing footage or clips of the episode, I no longer provide those kinds of reactions here on my YouTube channel. Instead, I offer a watch-along process. So as long as you get access to the episode on your end, I have the access, of course, of the episode on my end. We sync up together using my visual and vocal cues that I provide and watch the episode together, so to speak. However, I am considerate of those of you who prefer a more stress-free experience in watching me react to this show. Information on how to access that kind of experience is in the description box below. And lastly, if you do decide to leave a comment, please start off your comment with no spoilers, followed by your non-spoiler comment. Otherwise, I'll likely skip over it and not read your productive, informative nuggets of insight related to this episode. And I don't want that, so thank you for your cooperation. Alright, so the basics are out of the way, and now let's get to watching this episode. I'm super excited because apparently there's a lot that's going to happen in this episode as well as episode 6, but I am not going to make the mistake of watching it back to back. Just giving you a heads up about that right now, so please don't put any comments or suggestions about it. And I don't want to have the disaster that happened when I tried watching episodes 4 and 5 from season 1. Yeah. I don't want that. So I am going to bear the pain of the suspense, so to speak, for the next few days until episode 6. So just letting you know that. Okay, enough babbling. Let's get to watching. All right, so for those of you doing this follow along thing for the first time with me, let me just quickly give you an idea what to expect. So I am streaming these episodes of The Expanse from Amazon Prime Video. I line up at 0000. And so you will see on the screen a visual cue as to when I'm going to press play, pause, and rewind, as well as getting my vocal cue. And I tend to pause for 3 specific reasons, just so you know. Number 1 is lagging buffering issues with my streaming service, which has not been an issue, thankfully, for now. And number 2 is to rewind back to a part that I find exciting or for whatever reason I want to check out. And number 3, which is the most common reason you'll see me pause, and sometimes it's going to be very abrupt, okay? It's going to be like, oh my God, pause. Okay, just giving you a heads up on that. And that is so I can have a commentary about what I just saw, what I'm thinking is going to happen. Because sometimes like the suspense will go really high and I feel the need to kind of press the brakes so I can really understand what I'm likely going to see. That's just the kind of viewer I am, but it's not as often as you may think, but it depends on the tension level and what's going on in the scene. But I'm just giving you a heads up. I might do those kinds of pauses. So now that you know how it works, hopefully it's an easy thing for you to do. If not, just as a reminder, I offer an alternative version of this reaction that's a lot more stress-free. Check out the details in the description box below. All right. Either way, I'm ready to go. So let's go. So I am lined up at 0000 and I'm ready to count down to play. But before I do that, I just want to let you know that I got a new chair recently and it's very comfy. However, it creaks a lot when I move like slightly. So during the audio editing, I will do my best to get the creaking noises out, but it happens sometimes while I'm talking. So can't really get that stuff out in the audio. I'm not a pro audio engineer. So just letting you know that if you hear a creaking sound here and there that I couldn't get out, it's my chair. which I'm not going to replace because I just bought it. But just, letting you know. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1, play. I always look forward to listening to this song. I still haven't downloaded it yet on my phone. Oh, so they changed back the name? It's a good advantage, though. And get May, right? That's how I'm holding out hope. The name Asha means hope, so I gotta live up to my name, you know? It also means lucky in Hebrew. Okay. Oh, yeah, these guys. Oh. They're so popular. They're very stoic. Really? Well, yeah, I guess under the circumstances. Mmm. Oh. When she puts it that way. Oh my god, they're all gonna go on IO. Okay, here comes the here comes the fun. I'm half sarcastic on that one. Dissin and dissin. Or dissin and dishin. Mm-mm. Mm. I think you knew that. She is. It's like everybody's gonna have that argument. Hmm. So, so oh, this time around, I want a divorce. Oh, no. Aww. Aww. That is the sweetest thing. Aw. Feels has already begun. That's sweet. Target practice. Plastic bullets, eh? Mm. Is Amos unintentionally creating a monster? Hope not. I like this dining setup. Well, at least you know they got your back. Mm-mm. Yeah, they never did tell her. As far as I'm concerned, Bobby is Superwoman, so I trust she'll be fine. Oh, oh, that's a big transformation. Does it age you? Those scientists say the same thing too. So it has like a purpose? A mission? Ah, Jesus. Until he gets out of that capsule and starts doing some damage or something. What are they gonna do? That's the ship where the kid was on, the other Martian ship? Yeah. How? That's not vague. But I guess they have their little measure of being ready for anything. Cool. That'll do. He doesn't even flinch. He's like, yep, I'm out. Cotillard! Fight! Oh. Oh no. Do not tell me that guy found out. Oh my goodness. Now it comes. That's enough. Yeah. I hope she tells the rest of the crew at this point, though. Might as well just let it all out. Communication is key. Hmm? Oh, here we go. Uh, uh, yeah. So it's a separate consciousness. Almost like a collective consciousness. Don't you say it. Oh my god, I knew it! I knew it! I knew it. Of course, I'm not gonna get a happy ending. Oh, of course. Of course, she didn't charm you enough. No, no, no. Okay, okay. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna pause. I'm at 2832. I have to go back and listen to that conversation. My mind is stewing about May, and I kind of just tuned him out for a second. I don't know why. All right, 10 seconds back, 20. No, let's go back 30. Just be safe. Okay. 2802. Countdown to play. 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. So he's moving over all the pods. Is that a good idea, though? Ooh, I like this music. But it could change something. Simply put. All right, buckle up. Prax. He's letting the colder side come out. Superwoman! She looks cool there. I'm just bracing myself. Breathe through this shit. I would love to be surprised where nobody fires at all and they just have a standstill. That'd be really interesting. Uh... Yes. Oh boy. No. Fuck. Of course. Why am I surprised? Why am I surprised? In fact, I'm surprised he actually didn't prepare for that possibility. Especially that he knew that Wynn was a traitor. Oh, Souther. Guess it takes one to know one. Are you gonna do it? Good for you. Wow, that's what you call standing for principle at all cost. Fight them, fight them. Should have aimed for the head. That's that's kind of neat to watch, though, even though this is terrible. Hmm. Oh. Make it, girl, make it. I don't know where you're going. Where are you going? Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. Makes them look like the baddies if he doesn't comply or so. Wait, okay, pause. 4012. I'm gonna go back 10 seconds. What did it say on the screen? So I'm at 4002. Count down to play. 3, 2, 1, play. Pause. Okay, I'm at 4006. Pod status. Pod lunge control. I'm not sure what okay. I have two guesses. He's gonna jump into a pod and escape. Or he's launching something at them regardless. Okay, I don't know. All right, 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, those were the pods that he had agreed with Mao? Okay. I am confused. I'm not 100% sure what I'm looking at. Oh! Okay, so yes! Oh. Well, that's a good ending. I can see why so many of you lost your minds when you had to wait for the next episode, but I'm good there. I'm actually really good there. Okay. All right, my takeaways for this episode coming up. Am I now right that the roller coaster has just begun? I know many of you are all like, you haven't seen nothing yet, girl. And you know who you are. Even though I'm like, okay, obviously that's for every episode until I catch up with The Expanse. But overall, a lot of you mentioned that episode 6 is going to be mind-blowing. So I'm anticipating that it will be perhaps the beginning of the roller coaster, right? Or the free fall. Like this was like going up the roller coaster, and then maybe episode 6 is going to be going down the roller coaster until the next up towards the end of the season. I don't know. Anyway, let me now just give you quickly what my takeaways from this episodes are, starting with number 1, which is, of course, that whole moment with Jules-Pierre Mao and Dr. Strickland and the Katoa Proto-Katoa, PM Katoa. I don't know. Either way, it's Katoa. So what I'm fascinated to see is that do they all kind of end up looking the same, just like the hybrid that we saw, a few episodes ago that the Roci crew destroyed? Do they all have this uniform semblance physically? So I guess we'll see, right? And of course, that leads into now, I wasn't surprised at the fact that Jules-Pierre, in the end, he was like, all right, she was a sweet little girl, but you know what? I got to do what I got to do because I got to find out what is this work. And the work that's been described by Proto-Katoa kind of validates a lot of my suspicion that the Protomolecule seems to be, and this is the language I'm using for my vernacular, is it seems to be a collective consciousness. And the Proto, as Mr. Mao indicated, they have an objective to finish the work. Mind you, of course, some of the blanks have not been filled out for me when it comes to the Protomolecule, so I'm leaving it up to you, my Expanse guides, to, fill in the blanks when it comes to understanding the communication process between the Proto and those scientists, because it's still something I'm not too sure about, obviously. Now, my second takeaway is Prax. And quite a number of you have been telling me to pay attention to the relationship between Prax and Amos. And from what I'm seeing so far, there is obviously a friendship or a bond that's quite strong, but Prax, his manner, his mindset has obviously changed, and Amos seems to be quite weary of that. Either he's suspecting that Prax may make a decision or may take an action that's going to be bad or not helpful. I don't know. But one way or the other, I am paying close attention, and what I'm seeing so far is a little bit frightening because Prax seems to be shutting off perhaps the emotional aspect of his situation, and he's just now going with a mission to either rescue May or avenge her. So the question is, which one is it going to be? I'm hoping for a rescue, a happy rescue, and then May's part of the ship, and then she can become like a surrogate daughter or something to Naomi, make up for her loss of her son. Can you blame me? But considering the fact that this is an episode that apparently a lot of you got very emotional about, I think I'm going to have to anticipate some of my sushi napkins to be close at hand, right? And my last takeaway from this episode is obviously everything that just went down on the, what's the name of the ship? The Agatha King. Oh my goodness. And Souther is down. Oh, I was really hoping that Souther was going to win out. I don't know, and save the day. I like that Souther character. He was cool. But at the same time, if you watch my reaction, I was tiny bit surprised that he wasn't ready for a possible type of violent act from Wynn, considering the fact that Wynn is quite aggressive in his manner. I would have assumed that Souther would have somewhat maybe prepare for a little gun battle. I don't know. It's possible that Souther just believed way too much in Wynn's honor as a person. I don't know. I'll let you describe that whole situation, but nonetheless, it was very tragic to see. But I really loved when his crew stood their ground on principle, knowing possibly the consequences of their actions could be dire, perhaps fatal, but they stood their ground because they're just like, no, we're not going to go out like that. We have our principles and that's that. And I was just so happy to see that. I hope whoever survived actually lived to see another day, escaped Wynn's glances. And now, speaking of Wynn, I was a bit confused what he was launching into space there, but now we know he was launching hybrids up. I'm assuming, and of course, you know, get ready to type your correction because I think I'm wrong. Am I ever right anyway? Yeah, so I think he's sending them up to the Hammurabi ship, the Mars ship, to attack them. And then that's what episode 6 is going to be about. These hybrids fighting and destroying that Mars ship. I think for now I'm going to conclude my takeaways because I know there's more to come for episode 6. So there you have it. This is my reaction and my takeaways from episode 5 of the 3rd season of The Expanse. My reaction to episode 6 will be up in a few days for those of you here on YouTube. And of course, if you want early access to my reaction to episode 6 with bonus content, information about how to access that is in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, the best way you can let me know is by following the prompts that you see there on the screen. I know you see it. I know it. It's right there. Right there. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching, everyone. And until episode 6, where the roller coaster ride is supposed to really take me for a loop. Peace. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos and subscribe. You know you wanna.